Oh, okay. Yeah, we were. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just going there and watching the people get like impacted with it.
Um. So yeah, when I go to Ethan's, my that's probably my favorite part too. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
God love you. Oh, good. Good.
Okay. Wow. Are you muted?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. So when we go to Ethan's, I think that I think I love to go there because the fact that it feels like raw. They're raw. They don't have any expectations, like of what worship is sometimes,
Right.
and what it should be or shouldn't be. And so, like you see, some people just all of a sudden they just get moved by the Spirit and they start dancing with them, and and getting involved with it. And you see some people kind of confused because they've raised in
Yeah, like what
religion.
is
You know,
this?
yeah.
You remember your first time feeling the spirit, like when you were younger or something?
Oh
That just
yeah.
that weird, like I just felt like I was extremely happy,
Yeah.
or felt like a peace or whatever, and I didn't understand like really what it was. And now that I know, like just like we were talking about the passion. Oh, you're so passionate. People always say you're so passionate. And I'm like, no, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I am passionate,
Yeah.
but that's how you know I'm in the spirit is
Yeah.
when I'm amped up like that.
Yeah.
Just like on Sunday when we were singing that song,
Oh yeah.
like I could feel the spirit in that
Yes.
one part.
Yep.
And I looked at you and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever,
Oh,
since I've been up here and in my mind all the time, it's hard to express myself. So like getting in the spirit, that was like the couple first times that I was able like to really feel it.
Right.
It was
I
then.
think that yeah, and before I used to really worry about what other people like. I'd watch faces and watch how they respond, I guess, and had a
mm,
few people say, you distract me because you always move, or this and that, kind of thing. And so I would overthink things, and
Mm.
then I would try to be really super still, or I'd try not to be passionate or anything like that. But then I realized that was just the enemy
mm,
trying to get me to not praise in this house, not
Yeah,
to
water it
praise,
down almost.
and yeah,
Yeah.
and because I was worried about what other people were thinking about it. Instead, it's realizing that that I have a reason to praise.
Yeah.
The enemy thought he had me, but
Yeah.
Jesus said I
Right.
must. So
Jesus said
yes,
you
I've
are
been singing that
mine.
all
Yes.
week.
Yes. I love that part too.
The, this
Oh.
is yeah. So what about you, Trey? What do you love about Lighthouse? We're going to switch over to Lighthouse and talk about Lighthouse. What's your favorite thing at Lighthouse?
food.
The food, like the
Yeah.
afterwards.
No, just like the food in like the pantry.
Oh, okay. So being able to choose what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like their applesauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Applesauce and those little Chex Mix bars or
Yeah.
whatever are good too.
Yeah. I love watching kids that normally don't say yes to shoes because I do the shoes. Normally say, kind of thing, because they're not the name brand shoes. But then when school started, they said, "Oh, my dad's going to give me shoes. My dad's picking me up and getting me shoes." Then the very next one, they're like, "Can we get shoes? We need shoes." And I was like, "Absolutely."
Yeah.
And by then, I had a whole bunch of new shoes, and so I was so
Aw.
excited. And they took them, and they were excited about them. But I think that God was using that to remind them that, you know, that we're going to be here. We're going to be here for them. you know?
Yeah.
So
I feel like when they come downstairs, they're so excited. They're like, "Help! My bag is so heavy," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll help." You
Yep.
know, and I love some of them are like, "I don't want to do the craft over there. I want to come over here with you," and I'm like, "They're so
Yep.
cute. Okay, come on over." So and then and the older boys, Sean gets to connect with them on Wednesdays.
Mhm.
So they already have their relationship with them. So I don't have like a relationship with them other than that lighthouse. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's such a glimpse of a moment because the girls love to like have attention.
yeah.
So I love the few minutes that I'll get with them when everybody's doing the craft, and they won't want to do the crafts because
Mhm.
it's they're big. So they'll want to come over and hang out with me and do like the hard crosswords.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get to talk to them about school and stuff, and they're opening up more because I
Yeah.
get just a little bit
Yeah.
at a time, and then the more that they come, they're like, "Hey, remember when I told you about so and so?" Like, and I'm like, "Oh, so
Yeah.
cool." You know what I mean?
Yep.
I love that.
It's neat seeing them change, seeing them come from being unsure of themselves, kind of thing in there, and kind of like why are these people here and what's going on, to owning it. Like Izzy, oh my goodness, Izzy up there, she has totally blessed me, because when Sarah, works with Sarah up in the hygiene room,
Yeah.
and when Sarah wasn't here,
Yeah.
she had to work. Izzy was the only one, and she's what, 11? She's 11. And here she is with this clipboard, right? I walk in and she's got her clipboard and she's got the card. And these kids, there's one of the kids that comes here, one of Sean's kids that's really super tall.
Mhm.
He's standing there and she's like, "Have you smelt this deodorant yet?" She opens it up. She's like, "Smell that." She's like, "I think this would make you smell really nice." She's like, and he's like, "Okay." And he's like 16, you know?
Right.
And he's like, "Okay." He puts it in, and she's like, "Do you need anything else?" She's like, "I've got shampoo. I've got, and she's like, "Here, smell this."
Aw,
And they're
yes.
doing it, and this
Yeah.
little 11-year-old is like, and she's checking things off of her little list, and she ran the whole thing all day.
Oh.
I mean, she ran the whole thing, and she was so organized. It was astonishing.
Yeah, she
Right.
does seem a little bit older than what
Yeah.
she is.
My
Yeah.
favorite part is when Zariah comes to help you take all
Oh.
the shoes down.
Yeah. Yeah, tell them about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Are we done already?
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Zariah's
It made us look really white. Made us look. Huh?